Good morning. And my job this morning is to take the little pup for a walk. Hello! Hey, what you got? What you got? You got a lobster? Good girl. This is a really hard question. Let's guess what's for breakfast. The same as always, obviously. I want to do some work on my book, hopefully, later on today. I keep putting it off. It's one of those things that I'm always like, oh, I'll do that when I've got free time, and then I never end up having free time, which is the most frustrating thing. But I just want to do it. I just want to get to it. I want to do some artwork for it. So hopefully I can do a little bit of that today. The dog has wandered off, and it's gone suspiciously quiet. Oh my god, it looks like an angel. What are you doing? You guarding my room? Are you guarding my room? Oh, now you're looking lively. Hello, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, she's got this adorable thing where apparently it's a retriever thing, isn't it? She likes to hold hands, like if you're stroking her, she'll put it like this over your arm. And it is just the cutest thing ever. And then she'll lick your nose ball. I wasn't as successful with the sourcing of this one, but sorry. Oh. Yum. I just did one of those things that I'm going to think about for the next, at least a few days. Come on! Oh, she's doing a poo. No, wait, I'll tell you in a minute. Someone was training their puppy, and I was meant to say, she's doing really well. Or, she's not doing bad at all. And I said, she's not doing very well. And then I was like, oh no, and it was just the most awkward thing ever. And I'm going to think about that for a while. It's raining, and she keeps hiding in everyone's doorsteps so she doesn't have to stand in the rain. She's such a little baby. Oh, let's do this. I don't even like football. Why am I crying? Why am I crying? Oh, the TikTok videos always get me. I swear, all I do is cry when I go on that app. At, like, the sweetest things and like little stories that you just wouldn't know unless you watched videos on it. Anyone else, like, I quite like crying, I feel like. I don't know. I like being emotional. Like happy tears. And it was only coming out of one eye. That was not on the cards for today. Onwards. So I just showered, and I feel rejuvenated, I feel fresh. And the shower in the new bathroom is incredible. The shower that we used to have was like one of those ones that just trickled water on you. And this, in comparison, is like, I feel like I'm in a shampoo advert. I've got my peppermint tea. Haven't had a peppermint tea in ages. Minty. And then some of Mum's homemade cake. Now I'm about to watch Speyside, the music video from Bon Iver that came out last night, and I didn't get a chance to watch it because I fell asleep before midnight. No, I didn't. That's a lie. I've just lied to you. I just didn't watch it. So I'm going to watch it now, and then I'm going to come back with my reaction. Ready? Go. so good. We didn't expect anything less. And that is the truth. But it was just, oh, I just love it. It's so, like, simple. I have no words for the music video. It is stunning. Go and watch it. It's so simple. Like, the shot of him stood in the sea, the first one, made me go, like, it. Most of you are probably going to watch it and be like, this is nothing spectacular, but I think it's just because it's so simple, that's why I like it. Just go watch it. Mum's just found this.
What?
Look at Dad.
Look at me, I look older than I've ever looked. Oh, that's Granny,
And
is
look
it?
at the dog. And why does my hair look like that? I have taken, excuse me, I've taken the stupid little strap off of my camera. So hopefully you can hear me way better now. And there's not that annoying little tapping sound. What's that mysterious tapping noise? This is really like uncharted territory for me. I feel very weird about the whole watching myself back on the videos. Like when I'm editing them, I'm just watching myself back and thinking, gosh, I find myself kind of like judging myself or being like, what are people going to think about this and that? And I think it's because at the minute I'm not really doing a lot. Like, I'm so fine with putting vlogs up where it's me like doing lots of things and seeing people and having fun, because I love watching videos back of me having a good time. Like, I think it's such a good way to document my life and remember things nicely. But when I'm just not doing anything and I'm just stood here like talking to a camera and thinking of things to say that I'd want to chat to someone about, I don't know, I feel like I'm overthinking it. I feel like I'm judging my own character a little bit, and I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to talk to the camera whenever I feel like I would want to talk to someone, like if I wanted to FaceTime someone or chat to one of my friends. I feel like that's how I'm going to approach it. Vlog what I can. I mean, at the minute I'm not doing a lot, and then hopefully soon going to be working. So I don't know if these vlogs are going to be daily. And I have a bad habit of saying I'm going to do things every day and then not doing it every day. But I'm going to keep posting on my TikTok hopefully every day. So if you don't follow my TikTok, go and follow my TikTok on my Instagram, because I post poems on there. And if you found me through these vlogs, it's going to be kind of weird, because, I mean, I don't think anyone would have found me through these vlogs, but if you have, it's going to be a bit odd, because my main thing that I do is poetry. Like on my Instagram and my TikTok, I write poems and I read them and I publish them and I, you know, write poems for people. Yeah, so it feels kind of weird doing something different, but it's quite nice, it's quite refreshing at the same time. But in the same vein, I do want to kind of merge all of them and do a bit of poetry on the vlogs and do a bit of vlogging on the TikTok and the Instagram and stuff like that. So if you have anything that you want to see me do, like if there's any specific videos you'd want to see of me, like the process of me writing a poem, or if you want nothing to do with poems and you just want to see what I do, if you want me to just put the camera down and record the boring things, I don't know what people want to see. I was never really like a vlog watcher when I was younger, but I kind of got into it a little bit when I got older, because it's interesting seeing what people do with their lives. I think everyone is inherently a little bit nosy, and I love seeing what people do like when I'm not there. Do you know what I mean? So if you're like that and you like seeing things like this, of just me going about my day, then I'm so fine with that and I can carry on doing it. But if not, and you want to see me actually doing something worthwhile, then either I can just record the things that I'm doing when I'm doing something interesting, or I can do some sit-down videos and, I don't know, read a book, or read a poem, or write a poem, or review a movie, or something along the lines of that. Or do some art. I might do some art later actually, so I will talk to you while I do that, possibly. Yeah. so that she has both in her mouth.
You can't have all of them.
Go! Guys, I've hit the jackpot and I found a tripod, which is what you're currently stood on. I'm doing some art. But these were my like one love in life. Watercolour pens. You're joking. Where are they? Oh no! Me and my mum also used to watch Bob Ross and follow his tutorials. I'm currently trying to design some art for my new book that I've been writing, which is very exciting. Don't know how this is gonna go because I'm kind of just winging it, and I really need a rubber. That's always my problem. Guys, I'm really struggling. I'm trying to design this front cover, but it's stressing me out. I've got my... Alright. Got myself a snack to make me feel better. I thought this was going to be really easy and it's not. I'm so trying to like be optimistic and get this done, and I know that it's hard, like designing front covers. It's taking me ages and I'm getting so like frustrated with it because it's not just easy. It will be fine, and I'm just a big perfectionist, and I'm going to want it to be like exactly how I'm imagining it, which is going to be hard, but we'll get there in the end. I don't know why I'm sitting around like I've got nothing to do, because I need to go and get ready, but I'll bring you with me. First thing I was going to talk about while I was getting ready is my poetry. Because the one thing that I've had a lot of people saying, so obviously all my friends that I have from uni know that I do poetry, and they are all like the most supportive little angels in the whole world, and I love them all for that. They're so, I don't know, like one of the girls' houses that I go to stay at when I go and visit Brighton, they have my book. I walked in the first day that I was seeing their house, so I had not been in their house before. They just moved in and they'd been there for about a week, And I walk in and they're like, let's give you a house tour. And I was like, okay. And the first thing I see on their little mantelpiece in the kitchen, front and centre, is my book. And I was like, oh, nice, you planted that there so that I would see it, and, you know, because you knew I was coming. And they were like, no, it's there, we'll keep it there the whole time. And they read some of them, and I'm like, that's just the sweetest thing ever. Get you some friends that do that. It's just, oh, they're just the sweetest. Obviously, they all know that I do poetry, and they're really supportive about it. And the one thing that they ask me a lot of the time is, do you write all of these things about yourself, like, from a first-person perspective? And the answer to that is going to be a cliffhanger, because I need to go and get my spread. Majority of the time, I think as an artist, if you've ever tried to write anything, I think you can agree that it's easier to write about things that you've experienced and things that you know. So when I've written about myself and things that I've been through, a lot of the poems are like based on that, because it's easy. But then there's also a lot of things, which is I think the thing that people find hard to understand, that I can write about without actually experiencing, simply by like imagining, like just using my imagination. Do you know what I mean? And I used to get a lot of people commenting on my videos being like, please can you write about this really niche specific situation that I'm in that I really want a poem about. And sometimes I could do it just because I would read what they've asked me to do and then just put myself in that situation and kind of guess how they might be feeling or what they might be thinking. And the amount of times that I've done that and people have been like, oh my god, you read my mind, or you've put my feelings into words, is astonishing, and it really makes me believe that like we are all just exactly the same. Makeup routine has kind of stayed exactly the same most of my life. I don't really change it. If something works, I'm like, just keep using it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Whenever I'm in a rush, then I just really aggressive with it. Like anything that's not casual, I'm there 2 hours early. Okay, no, my mum's worse. We'll get to the airport about 4 hours early, and that's not an exaggeration. We will be sat there for like 4 hours just waiting, because she thinks it's going to take hours to get through security and take about 5 minutes, which obviously isn't always the case, and it's good to be cautious, but never once have we been late. So when it comes to getting ready, I always underestimate how long it's going to take me to get ready, and I always want to get ready nice and chilled and slow, and I actually don't think I've ever done that. I'm overwhelmed. I'm claustrophobic, Darren. I'm going to go drive to the pub and go see my friends. I don't know if I'm going to film anything, but we'll see. I'll take the camera with me. We'll see how I feel. What? What?
Dead? Look at the size of that.
What?
That is a spider.
That is not a spider.
It is.
Mum, that is not a spider.
It is.
Mum.
Oh, maybe it's not.
It's a fawn.
I thought it was a spider. What? It's not a spider.
That is not a spider. It's a bit of a plant.
Oh, flipping out.
Come here, baby. Hello. Oh, so gentle. Oh, lovely. Oh, holding hands. Smile. Well, that was funny, because it wasn't a spider. Guys, we're at the pub.
Hello.
This is Jodie and Jules, the most beautiful people I know.
Having a good catch up.
Having a little catch up.
Catch up. Yeah.
Well
Haven't seen
deserved
Sarah
one.
in ages.
No, we haven't seen each other since when? Christmas.
A night out in Christmas.
It's been far too long, but we're loving life. And this is the cutest pub ever. Ever?
Yeah. Ever.
Ever.
We've got heaters now. We were free.
Oh, that was my finger. Yeah, we've got the little heaters on. Oh, guys. That was just the cutest thing ever. You know when you get back from somewhere and you're like, you feel rejuvenated and like, oh, rejuvenated. Just feel kind of refreshed. And like, those girls I just saw, I haven't seen them in like 8 or 9 months properly. And it's just the sweetest thing. I love those friends that you have where you don't have to see them all the time, and then when you see them again, it's like nothing's changed at all. And it is just it's just beautiful. Such beautiful little angels. I just love them. Oh, it's just lovely. I just love seeing people and spending time with people. I think it's like one of the most fulfilling things to do. It was a good day. I'm also really liking doing these vlogs because it's making me reflect on like how I feel throughout the day. Like, I took a clip earlier today. It was me being really frustrated with not being able to do my book cover. And now I feel really content and really like the opposite of how I felt earlier. It just shows how different parts of your day can affect you. I feel very happy, very content. I think I'm going to write some poetry actually. So I might vlog that for you. Have you ever seen such a sight? I'm going to show you the results of this in the morning, and it better be beautiful because this, I look crazy. I always like to start off writing a poem with something that I've been thinking of recently, or something that's kind of on my mind. And obviously, as you saw in the earlier part of the vlog, I listened to Bon Iver's new album, not new single, this morning. The album's not out yet. And just like the simplicity of it, the beauty of how like simple and concise the storytelling is, made me want to write something like that. A song so simple and washes everything clean. And you'd know exactly half. I want it half up the left earbud and half the right earbud, like when you're listening with headphones, but I don't really know how to word it. Like, I always end a poem with you, but I can't help it. It's so effective. A song so simple. It enters through my ears and washes everything clean. A masterpiece that sounds like it was crafted in a dream. A telegraph, and you'd know exactly what I mean. A singer's soul split in two. Half up the left channel, half up the right. An earbud for me and one for you. But I cannot send you this song tonight. We must admire as fans of our own. Ever since we listened aloud together, I have known this would be the last tie, the stubborn knot that we can't undo. Every time I play this music, I cannot help but think of you. I just watched some of that footage back and I look absolutely crazy, and this light makes me look like I haven't slept in about 4 weeks. I'm thinking I want to try and do some like, I really miss the old YouTube challenges that they would do. So I kind of want to do some of those with my mum, or my dad, or my friends when I next see any of my friends, and do like a sit down video of some kind of challenge or some kind of game. I feel like that'd be so fun. I hope you all have a wonderful evening and a beautiful sleep. Thank you so much for watching.